Life isn't always easy. Actually, let's be real. Sometimes it feels like a straight up battle. And there are those times when the battle just shows up on your doorstep. Totally uninvited, you didn't cause it, you didn't ask for it, and you definitely didn't see it coming. So today, we're going to talk about what to do when life really hurts, and more importantly, how you can fight back. So let's just start with the question that gets right to the heart of it all. What do you do when the battle chooses you? When you find yourself stuck in a season of suffering or some real pain, how do you actually truly respond? And look, for some of us, that battle, it's happening right now. Life is tough and sometimes easy just isn't on the menu. But you know what is always an option? To fight. It is always worth believing that things can get better, and it is always, always worth giving yourself a chance. And here's the most important part, the real key to all of this. We can't always control the stuff happening outside of us, the things that cause all that stress and worry and anxiety. The real fight isn't out there, it's in here. See, it's not really about what's happening around you, it's about what's happening inside of you. This brings us to this really powerful idea. In these tough moments, there are two conflicting stories we can tell ourselves. Let's call them the death sentence and the life sentence. And believe me, the story you choose to tell yourself, it can literally define your reality. So just take a second here and really think about it. When things get hard, what's the story you tell yourself? What are the actual words coming out of your mouth? Because those words, they're not just words. They're building the world you live in. And here you can see those two paths laid out clear as day. The death sentence, that's that voice inside that says, I'm not gonna make it, I quit, I'm a failure. And if you keep saying that, guess what? It can become a self-fulfilling prophecy. But the life sentence, that's the voice that fights back. That's the one that says, no, I'll get back up, I will remain, this too shall pass. So the strategy, the game plan, is a conscious choice. You don't just sit around and wait for the despair to go away on its own. The very second you hear that death sentence creep into your mind, you have to actively, out loud if you have to, speak a life sentence. It's like an act of defiance against your own negativity. And this leads us to our next big idea. Getting back up, it isn't just about raw willpower. It's a skill. And you know what the best part is? It's a skill you've already been practicing your entire life. You have a proven track record, a history of resilience. You have to remember this. Really think about it. This is not the first time you've cried. It's not the first time you've been hurt or had your heart broken. It's not the first time you looked ahead and couldn't see a way through, or maybe got a diagnosis that knocked you off your feet. You have been here before, in some way, shape, or form, and you made it through. There's an old saying that just nails this idea perfectly. A righteous person falls 7 times, but they get back up. The victory isn't about never falling down. The real victory, the skill, the strength, it's all in the getting back up. Every single time. Okay, so what does that actually look like on those days when you feel like you have absolutely nothing left in the tank? Well, you can break it down into 3 incredibly simple, concrete actions. Step 1, get up. That's it. Just get your feet on the floor. Step 2, get dressed. Put your clothes on for the day. And step 3, get out. Go do what you've been called to do. Sometimes just that simple 3-step commitment, that's the entire victory for the day. And this brings us to what might be the most important takeaway of all. As you're in this fight, as you're showing up day after day, you have to grab onto this one powerful truth. Your pain is not permanent. You have to remind yourself of this over and over again. Pain is temporary. You are bigger than this pain. You can and you will get through this. And if you can just keep going, just work through this tough season, on the other side of it, there is a reward. I promise you. Every burden has a blessing hiding inside of it. So, at the end of the day, it all comes down to this. If you don't give up, if you refuse to give in, if you just keep showing up, you will win. It's that simple. So the only question left to answer is, will you?
If you like this video, please subscribe the channel. Thank you.